2K is dropping in less than 24 hours, and I want to help you make the best first build ever. Let's talk about it. Big fam, first and foremost, glory to God. Thank you for giving us another opportunity to do what we love to do. Today, I'm trying to teach you how to make the best first build ever in NBA 2K25. As you know, today is Community Day. You're going to be seeing a whole lot of streams, a whole lot of folks in the builder 24 hours before you get access to it. So I want to give you the greatest tip, the greatest advice that I can give anybody ever that's trying to make the best first build. Let's get into it. Now, I ain't gonna waste no more of your time. If you ready for me to drop this gem, put I'm ready, bake, I'm ready in the comments below. The number one thing you need to do when you make your first build is make your build for you, not for nobody else. I'm tired of seeing people copycat after the Joe Knows, after the badge plugs, after everybody else, and then they get mad and say they build is trash because the build wasn't built for you. It was built for them. Make your build. Now that we got that out of the way, let me give you some things that you should make sure your build have when you making your first build. Number one, shooting. Shooting is always something that will never get patched, no matter what. Either it's going to be harder or it's going to be difficult. But if you have great shooting attributes, it doesn't matter what 2K does because you're still going to be able to shoot. Period. Now, when it comes to upgrading your shooting, make sure you got an 85 and up. No matter if it's a mid-range or a 3-ball. If you're in the 85 range, you're usually in a good and safe range. Anything below that is gotta be comp or skilly to be able to perform. Anything above that is making it super duper easy for you to shoot consistently. You figure out what works best for you. You hear me? Now, depending on your play style, if you like to finish, make sure you got a good finish amount. Something in the 80s or even the 70s can be solid. But if you want to go dunk and you want to go be crazy, a 86 and up will make you go wavy, baby. Now, the third thing your build better have is physicals. I don't care what nobody tell you, you better not slack on these physicals. Having a good amount of speed depending on what your build is and making sure your build got strength. If they tell you it don't matter, they lying. It do. Trust me, it really, really do. And y'all boys bring y'all butts out here with that low agility if you want to, but when people hit you with them back doors, I guarantee you they tell you to bring that agility up. So I'm gonna tell you right now, don't slack on agility either. And last but not least, you better have some defense on your build unless you just wanna play the corner or something, but if you do, don't get mad when you get cooked because you a liability, fam. So make sure if you choose to put defense on your build, it's according to your build and your height and your size. Don't be coming out here wasting attributes on things that ain't gonna be relevant for you. Trust me, baby. Last but not least, man, the last thing you gotta make sure your build have is passing. If you don't have passing, you a selfish mother. Shut your mouth, bake. Trust me, anything in the 85 is good. Anything below can be testing the waters. For real, anything that's below a 50, you a 1v1 player and you shouldn't be playing basketball with nobody else but yourself. Believe me. Now, you probably wondering like, Bake, what about playmaking and dribbling? That's a skill attribute. So if you're gonna upgrade that, make sure you got skills to play the PG and you got skills to be able to dribble. I just wanna give you a build that's gonna be universal. So if you're gonna put playmaking up, anything in the 85 and up for the ball handling is solid, and anything in the 75 and up in the speed with ball will always be sufficient. Alright, last but not least, if you really wanna save money, just make sure your build is universal in all game modes, meaning you can take it in Pro AM, you can take it in Proving Ground, you can take it in Rec, you can take it in Park, you can take it in My Career, you can take it anywhere around the world and it can be sufficient and it can play. When you start making builds cater to a mode, that means you're gonna be cashing out, my boy and girls, and you're gonna be spending a whole lot of chicken. Maybe you got and maybe you don't. But that ain't your boy Bake. I'm trying to give you the gems. If you don't want it, don't take them. And don't forget my number one rule. Make sure your build is catered to you and only you. Stop copying folks. Be your own person. All right. Live life stressless. You're rocking with one of the best. Without God, my life would be a mess. Always remember to have faith, hope, and love. Let me know if this build tip video helped you out or not. If it didn't, it's all good. It helped me. Until we meet again through the grace of God, family, tell somebody you love them.